my fellow comic book collectors, this is going to be a really great little unboxing, just a small box, but some really great stuff inside. I met this guy on Instagram. I think it's Rare Golden Age Comics, and he just happens to have some really amazing stuff that he puts up every so often, and I bought from him in the past, so he's a little bit flexible on the price, and I just ended up picking up some cool stuff. So I'm going to get into it, show you what's inside. Should be fun. So this is going to have some pre-code horror and some other kind of cool stuff inside. A sec here. I gotta slice a little bit. I didn't realize I had a... Okay. Really hard to get out. Okay. So it should be 4 books. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so there's 4 books inside, and I didn't realize, but one of them is very, very small. I didn't realize. Okay, so we're going to get into the extra books, and I didn't realize that this one is really tiny. So the first one, and I didn't realize it, I thought it was like a full-size thing, is this one. This is Foster History of Unknown Comics Part 1. It's just like a little pamphlet. I actually thought this was a full-size comic, but it's kind of interesting. You know, it has like some golden age kind of, it makes fun of like some of the golden age comics. It's just, I thought it was really interesting. So, you know, it's like a bit sexy. You know, it was making fun of Platinum Blonde Phantom, or Phantom Lady, I should say. You know, and then Captain Memories. You know, it's just sort of making fun of these golden age good girl art covers. So yeah, so I thought it was really interesting. I didn't realize it was so small. It's just a little pamphlet. So that was interesting. And then this other book, so that was like just like kind of thrown in, and this was also just thrown in. This is Men's Daring, and it's like you know, typical one of these 50s or late 40s, 50, I think early 50s men's magazines, and this is Men's Daring. And these magazines are kind of interesting. They'll have like kind of crazy stories and some usually pinups and that kind of thing. So you'll see like, you know, it's like these kind of pinups inside, you know. But usually I go for them for the covers personally, and just the crazy stories. You can have like, they actually have some pretty cool stuff inside. That almost looks like Bill Ward art, which, yeah, this is Bill Ward art. So art by Bill Ward. Any book that has Bill Ward art is a highly collectible. And it just has some really crazy images. Like you get these kind of like war images and just sort of crazy stuff. Like they'll have these like, you know, just crucifixions and just crazy stuff going on. So these men's magazines, like basically when the code happened, in order to do like, you know, continue on this crazy, like, you know, with the golden age, at the end of the golden age, things were just going one level higher. And with the comic code, well, that all came to an end, except for in magazines where they just even went further with it. They just went more extreme. So these have some really crazy covers. You'll see like Nazi covers and like bondage covers and just amazingly crazy stuff. And with crazy stories, the naked cult of the lady the naked cult of the lady judge. And then we got Dragon Doll Corsair of the China Sea. Find treasure on your vacations. Men's Daring. So just really, really crazy stuff. And you got, you know, you can build up your body too. So just really interesting men's magazines. Just some really, really crazy stuff. So The next book, though, and this is actually what got me into buying all these ones from this one vendor, was he had this one for sale, and he had it for a great price. So this is Chilling Tales. I forgot what number it is. But it's Chilling Tales. There's a lot of really great covers in this run. I believe this is number 12 or 17, something like that. And it's just these really, really crazy, like, artwork, like these demons and stuff. There's a few covers within this run that are considered kind of like the grails. This one is one of the more affordable ones, even though it has equally kind of interesting cover. So this is Chilling Tales, and I'm not sure what number it is, but very, very great cover. I like it. I think it's just the characters on it are very bizarre. So this Chilling Tales series has a lot of classic pre-code horror covers. Okay, the last one is Captain Flight Comics number 5. Now this actually has the first appearance of, I forgot which character, but it actually has a first appearance. But it is one that's highly sought after because it is just a crazy cover. You got this woman in bondage, and she's being kind of controlled by these hooded figures. You got your hero in the background that's coming in to rescue her. But she is being put into what looks like some kind of machine that will grind her up. So it's like typical, like, pre-code cover where they just went over the top. So not only is she in bondage, not only is she being like grabbed by these hooded figures, but she's being put into basically a grinder. So just a classic cover. And this is Captain Flight Comics number 5. So yeah, just a really interesting book, and one that later issues had L.B. Cole art. This is not L.B. Cole art here, I do not believe, but it is definitely a great cover. So Captain Flight Comics number 5. And it was one that was on my radar for a long time that I wanted to pick up. I just... it's hard to find. It's a hard to find book. So it just happened that he had that as well. So I ended up picking that up as well. Not a cheap book. That was actually the most expensive in the lot because it is a highly sought after cover. These bondage covers go for quite a bit. So that was this very small unboxing. Just 4 books. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.